What it is, people, it's your boy, the Bad Wolf. Alright, so what's this particular video about? I'm glad you asked. It's going to be about torts. Now, what is a tort? T-O-R-T. So, let's Google it. But before we get there, I want to thank everybody for the donations. I have the names written down somewhere, but you guys know who you are, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the compliments on the website, blackside32.com. Definitely has a number of really good files for free, some for pay. It also has the information on how to do the whole, what the process is for becoming a national or declaring yourself a national, and all the paperwork, and there's information on all that stuff, trusts, and a good number of things. So check out the links there. There's also some discounts and offers there, so peep through those and take advantage of those as you like. I also do want to take this moment to just say, if you haven't heard from my resources and checking the internet, it appears that Jackie Fig, a long-time person who has put herself out there in the right to travel U.S. national movement, unfortunately has passed away. She was involved in a plane crash. Doesn't appear to be that foul play was in there. We don't know at this point in time. But her and I think 3 other people died. They crashed into a vineyard. So to her, friends and family out there, our condolences from the Wolfpack family. Our heart is with you. And thank you, Jackie, for all the things that you've done for us. Because I know you were definitely one of the people who put me on this, and helped change my life. And so in that, I'm going to help change others. So thank you. Let's get back to it. So a tort. Let's take a look here. Now, a tort is a civil claim where the claimant has suffered damages or injuries due to the actions of another person who committed the act. Now, the word person, when people say, are you the correct person, or this person must appear, when they say the word person in Black Law's dictionary, they're really referring to a U.S. citizen, a federal employee, something along those natural lines there. So be careful when you answer things and they're asking who's the person. Now, a lot of them either will act stupid, may not be acting, or they don't know the proper determinations of the word, because a lot of them are just peons and low-level functionaries. So when you're talking to some of these low-level people and you're like, I'm not the person, like, oh, you're one of those smart aleck people, they really don't know that there is a definition behind the word person. Now, the people up the ladder, oh, you bet your sweet bippy, they know. I deal with those people on the occasion, and trust me, they know what we're talking about. But the low-level people, they're not taught that, so that's why you get that pushback from these people, because they really think you're nuts, and you're just thinking, huh, you guys are stupid. All right? Because they're not taught to look up the word person, Black Law's dictionary, or drive or whatever. They are so conditioned just to do the job. That's why we're here. Anyway, so the losses incurred by the claimant may be physical, financial, emotional distress, invasion of property, and others. So I'm talking about if you have your house posted and they come trying to knock on your door, or in your yard, wherever the sign is, it has to be from that point further. So like me and mine are in the house, so they can't come in the house. I could have the house signs put on the edge of the property, but the problem is that you having a doorbell invokes their ability to come and ring the doorbell. Okay. Your mailbox also gives them the jurisdiction because it's federal. That's why you can't damage it, or if somebody damages it, that's a federal offense. So wherever you put the sign from that point forward is where the jurisdiction starts. But anyway, guys, if you're damaged in any kind of way by a judge or police officer, or even another person or whatever else, you're going to want to file a tort. Now, the tort, you can just Google sample tort or tort file, or it's called a tort 95, okay, form. So it's already in their proper format. It's got the OMB number on there, and so that's what you're going to want to fill out, and you're going to forward that to the particular agency, whoever the head of the agency is for the area of the person who you were injured or damaged by. So, if it's a mailman, you're going to send it to the mail service, not your local one. I would send it right to the headquarters so they have it. It's a police officer, you're going to send it to the chief of police. Somebody in the federal building or whatever else, you're going to send it up the ladder. State, you're going to send it to the department or your state of whatever, okay? So, with this, I typed in, what is a tort claim in police misconduct? So, occasions of police misconduct may bring a tort action for false arrests, imprisonment, malicious prosecution, use of excessive force, emotional damage, deprivation of rights, okay, them not allowing you to go anywhere within a certain reason is considered to, actually, legally, any impediment of your ability to do what you want to do is unlawful, okay, period. But in the legal system, they say, 15 minutes within their world is acceptable because they're trying to ascertain, your identity and whatever else and see what's going on with the situation, even though there is no law that states you have to show them your identity. Check your state, but in most of them, there's not a law. They might say, well, failure to identify, I'll give you, there's no such thing, okay? Now, if you have committed an actual crime and you fit the description and they have reason to believe it is you or you're in the act of, then yes, you have to provide that identity. But for all other stuff, no, no, no. Okay, so let's move on. It says, by far the most widely used provision of law in the whole arsenal of legal liability statutes is 42 U.S. Code, Section 1983, or some people call it like a 1983 form, okay? So, let's go here. This is what your form is going to look like, okay? Claim for damage, injury, or death. Literally, it's OMB number 1011. Excuse me, let me start over. 1105-008. And you're going to fill this out, and that's what you're going to send in. It's going to ask you military, civilian, doesn't really say other, because obviously we want to use U.S. national, so probably going to have to go with just civilian. There's 2 pages to it. Now, if you go further, now this particular website is nationaltriallaw.com. I'm on right now. No affiliation, I don't get paid for anything. But here it'll tell you, can I sue the United States government? How do I sue the VA? It goes through, what is a tort? Federal Tort Claim Act, SF 95 form. Okay? So yeah, don't let them think or fool you that you can't sue them or take them to court and get your damages. Were you arrested? Were your arms bruised? Now it might be a little bit, you can still do this even as a U.S. citizen, of course, but especially even more so because this channel is for U.S. nationals, foreign nationals, state citizens. This is what you're going to want to do to get your money out of them for your pain, your suffering, your losses, your damages, etc. That's for the next video. So they're going to talk about statutes of limitations. Typically there's 2 years, so you have up to 2 years where you can go back and file a claim. So unfortunately, if you're like me, you let the time elapse, but I also told them if you guys drop the case, I won't come after you. But keep in mind, some of these torts, easily $5,000, $10,000 per incident, or some of them deprivation of rights, I think starts at like $250,000, deprivation of rights under color of law. They fooled you into thinking that it was one thing and it's really not. So check it out, guys. That's a little bit about a tort, how to file it out, where to send it, and how to get paid, because unfortunately if they're not going to be chill and they've got some buttholes that are in these departments and they overstep, we have to hit their pockets. This is educational information. I'm not saying, never file anything frivolous. But if it applies, lace them, sum them up, and go get it done. So I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to check out the website. Peace. Badwolf's over and out. Tort. Today's word is tort.